Just when you thought there were no more tears left to cry, NBC added another heartbreaking family drama to its lineup. Even worse, or is it better? It premieres directly after This Is Us. Unlike the network's other cult drama, The Village is centered on an unconventional family of neighbors who live in the same Brooklyn apartment building, called The Village, for obvious reasons. The unconventional family is as diverse as it gets. There's an 87-year-old widower, an Iranian immigrant fearing her son's future, a wounded war veteran adapting to normal life, and so many others. So, what exactly are viewers in store for? These are the hopeful, heartwarming and challenging stories of life that prove family is everything, even if it's the one you make with the people around you, writes NBC. In other words, grab the tissues ASAP before tuning into The Village tonight at 10 p.m. on NBC. Get to know the cast. The cast includes some familiar faces. It's a stacked lineup on The Village. The actors have played leading roles on hit shows like The Wire, Frankie Faison, The Sopranos, Dominic Chianese, Chicago Fire, Warren Christie, and The Fosters, Lorraine Toussaint, to name a few. Dominic Chianese plays Enzo Napolitano, strong-willed widower who comes out of a nursing home to live with his grandson, played by Darren Kagasoff in Apartment 5A. Darren Kagasoff plays Gabe Napolitano, the grandson of Enzo who moved into his rent-controlled apartment so he can afford a place to live while going to law school. Frankie Faison plays Ron Davis, the super of the apartment building who also happens to own a jazz club nearby called Smalls. Lorraine Toussaint plays Patricia Davis, the wife of Ron and the anchor of the apartment building. Jared Haynes plays Ben Jones, a New York police officer who recently moved to the building and falls in love with a woman struggling with immigration laws. Michaela McManus plays Sarah Campbell, a nursing home employee and single mom raising a daughter in Apartment 5B. Grace Van Dien plays Katie Campbell, the daughter of Sarah who reveals that she's expecting a baby in the first episode. Moran Attias plays Ava Bazati, an Iranian immigrant and mom to elementary schooler Sammy who lives in Apartment 1A. Warren Christie plays Nick Porter, a wounded war veteran who returns to Afghanistan to embark on a new chapter in his life. It's the second time Darren Kagasoff and Dominic Chianese have worked together. And no, we're not talking about The Sopranos. Long after his days as Uncle Junior, Chianese guest starred on Kagasoff's beloved teen drama, The Secret Life of the American Teenager. This time around, their relationship is much more intimate, and it has deeper significance for the 88-year-old actor. What I like about it is that it reminds me of my own grandfather and how closely I imitated him because I loved him so much, Chianese told NBC News. Michaela McManus has a personal connection to the show. For the last year, this show has been a dinner table conversation for the former SEAL Team actress and husband Mike Daniels. The reason? He's the creator and executive producer of the show. Beyond the family ties, McManus relates to the idea of close-knit neighbors. I live on a street in Los Angeles with so many wonderful neighbors. Next door's our doctor who I've had come over to my house at 10 p.m. to check on my son if he has a fever. Someone across the street just had a baby, and another person down the street has a couple of dogs, so we're always trading stories about our dogs. The cast doesn't mind if you compare it to This Is Us. The tear-jerking trailer, somber music, and family feel already has people assuming this show is This Is Us 2.0, but it's far from it. Sure, Warren Christie might kind of look like Justin Hartley, who plays Kevin on This Is Us, but that's about as close as it gets. Faison, the actor who plays Ron, described the cast's feelings on the comparison best in an interview with NBC. It's funny that we follow This Is Us because that's their show, but This Is Us. This Is Us, too. Well, there you have it. Once April 2nd hits, they'll take over for This Is Us. Right now, the show is easing into your Tuesday rotation by airing at 10 p.m. after This Is Us. But once the Season 3 finale of This Is Us airs on April 2nd, The Village will take over their coveted 9 p.m. time slot. That's good news for all of us because we won't have to stay up late to catch up on the drama. Heartbreak.